Alright guys, what's up? We're back. Same day with the intercooler. Got a lot more done at one time than I thought I would, so we're back again, and it is in there. It fits. The hood closes and nothing touches. I could not be more happy with that at the moment. And in fact, I haven't cut it down any more than I did last video. I did go ahead and drill out the spot welds on the brace and flip it over, and I moved it down to where I thought I was going to have to cut it down to. Fortunately, I don't have to cut it down that far. It is going to be cut down a little more, and I'll show you why in a minute, but for now, I mean, yeah. Damn heavy ass hood. It's there. So yeah, and nothing hits. Let me as it falls out onto the ground, yeah. It is nice and snug in there. It's not too close to anything, but I am going to give it a bit more room. And the reason I want to drop it down some more, obviously I don't have to. Okay, it's in there, and it could be. I could mount it up just like it is, and say screw it, that'll work. But I'm not, and the reason is look at how high that is above the radiator and the fan. The point of an intercooler is to draw as much air across the surfaces of the cooling fins and tubes as you can, and if I've only got 2/3 of it in front of the fan, then I'm not getting as much efficiency out of it as I could. You know, it will still provide cooling, you know, what was up above there, but not as much. So every inch I drop down, or every 2 inches, whatever, every couple inches I drop the intercooler down farther in front of the fan. Remember, the fan comes all the way down to like here. So every bit more of the intercooler I can get in front of the fan will help my efficiency and horsepower later on down the road. So I'm not gonna cut it down. I'm not gonna cut it down to this level like I was planning on. That is, and right now the top of this is 3 inches from the top level where I last cut. That's a full intake intercooler pipe diameter, 3 inches. So not going to do that, but I probably will cut it down another 1.5 to 2 inches, just enough to get another row or two more directly in front of the fan. And I don't have to, but I don't know. At the very least, what it'll do is it'll give me some clearance around the piping from the headlight panels. I am going to end up just, see, there's the old hole from that captured nut. I don't know, I don't know if I'm going to be able to reuse that or not. I still haven't decided. It's probably going to come out of there, because I still have to drill this out, the spot welds on this out, and flip it over, which will give me another inch. I'll probably move it down like I did on the other side, but not as far. I'll move them down equally, of course, but you know what I'm getting at. So yeah, that'll come off, and I've already kind of fit this and seen where I can. I'm gonna have to cut some length off of it and line this up and make a mark and rebend it, drill a new hole. So it'll be farther down around here somewhere. And in fact, if I was to just lay this down horizontal, it comes out around here somewhere, and all I'd have to do is put one more bend in it, and I could reuse the original hole, but it'd be closer up to the front. Now, really the point of that brace is to have the top of the headlight panel supported, so it's not doing this shit as you're going down the road. So I'm not gonna bend it back and put it down toward the bottom, because that'll be useless. But I will rebend it and make another hole and end up just having it around here somewhere. That should still give me the support I need and not look too bad. I'll just do a through hole with a nut and a washer. No point in and trying to reuse the captured nut that I had to chop off there. It's just too much headache to reuse something I don't need. So yeah, intercooler is there. For the bracketry, if I look down here, let's go in underneath. So I've been kind of just chilling in here. So here's what we have. We have pegs like this that are threaded inside, top and bottom, in the same places, one on each side. So, yeah, follow my ass. This thing slid right out from under me. Anyway, so there's looking up. I'm going to reuse a piece of 3x3 by quarter angle, and what I'll do is I'll cut that torch cut off and get a nice clean-ish edge, as clean as I can with a cut-off wheel and a grinder anyway. And I'll cut a piece to go out here. Let's see if I can do this without dropping this on my face. Basically, you're looking at something like that. I'm not going to have a whole length of something running across in front of the radiator. I'm just going to make, it'll probably be a 2 or 3 inch piece of angle with a hole drilled in it, and I think I'm going to weld it. I'm not going to bolt it, and I'll do that on each side. And pretty sure I'm going to make a large diameter hole. What is this? Probably 3/4. Do I need to do that? No, I don't need to do that. I'll make a hole in a piece of rubber, a piece of that horse mat. I've still got a piece of that around here somewhere, and put the horse mat on that, and I'll drill a small hole in here for the bolt. So the horse mat is about as thick as that is tall, and that'll give me an insulated mount. And I'll do that once again, both top and bottom. So yes, the radiator is already insulated and spring mounted, but that intercooler, I mean, that's a piece of 1/8 inch aluminum plate on the bottom. I don't want that shit breaking out on me later on and then it getting loose and rubbing a hole in something up on the headlight panel. You know, these trucks tend to destroy fragile things from the vibration and all going down the road. So the more vibration resistance and insulation I can build into this, the better. As far as plumbing, I had the stock intake charge pipe on there before, and I can use it on this side. What I do need though is another elbow. As on the original, this is it. So when you put it on the intake up there, you got a 90-degree fitting coming from the intake, then you have this coming up. And while it's not straight, it's close enough to straight that I can use a 90-degree boot here and just go right into the outlet on the intercooler right there, and it'll work. Now the other side I haven't really looked at yet today. I'll get to that later. I want to get it mounted, get my headlight panels finished, get all that stuff done first. Once I get done with the bracketry for the intercooler, get the brackets done, then I can put the real radiator, the radiator that doesn't have holes in it, that is still in the box over there. I can put the good radiator in it, hook it all up and fill it with coolant. So then the truck can actually run, charge itself. Batteries died on me the other day. I don't know. I left the switch on, I guess. But yeah, so I'm happy about that. Got the hood, it's bolted on. Big Mike sent me some new hinges. It was just 2 hinges in a box, and I didn't realize it was from him when I opened it up, and I was like, oh shit, okay. So you guys missed one tiny little unboxing video, but I got some brand new reproduction hinges from him. They fit pretty good. No slack in them at all, and actually what's nice about them, you look real carefully up there, it's not a rivet, it's a pin. You can knock the pin out and replace it if you get some rust in it, or the hinge pin starts to wear later on. You don't have to be trying to cut it out and drill it out and all that. Just knock the pin out and replace it with a bolt or something. So then I'll be taking the hood off and redoing it. I gotta get the doors on, I gotta get the top on, but it's all coming along, guys. I do appreciate you following along, watching. hopefully you guys decide that, you know, at least some of you can take this project on your own later on. It is a lot of work. It's a lot of money, but it is going to be very, very rewarding when it's done. And I hope to take you guys along on the first test drive here soon-ish. No idea when that's going to be yet, but I promise you I will take you along for it. So until next time, guys, be sure to check out our sponsors in the description below. Check out our Facebook group. It's Tactical Repair Channel on Facebook. It's a closed group, so I don't get a bunch of riffraff in there, but if you join, you know, that's a good place to ask questions or just talk about videos you see on the channel. A lot of helpful people in there, so we'll see you later. Thanks.